Day 2 of high score, Sunday morning. Got a bit of a hangover. Today's game of the day is Pengo, and the scoreboard's got lots of scores on now. Lots of people have completed their games. Like Crazy Kong broke, but the nice gentlemen at the barn have fixed it for us, so the monitor's working again, and I can still try and get my top score back. As you can see, a couple of early starters already putting their time in on the games. Right, it's now 12:30. Scoreboard's just been updated again. The big mover of the day so far is Edwards 80, who's set a couple of high scores on a couple of games. So he's moving into, well, on the verge of moving into the top 3. Everyone's frantically logging scores, as you can see.
You go first. This morning, then I was able to.
Today's game of the day is Pengo, and Scott also has a high score on that at the moment, so looks like he's going to be in the money this afternoon. Do you think you're going to make it into the top 3, Scott?
Maybe.
Maybe, but a confident man, obviously. Renegade Sai is currently in 2nd place. Do you think you can make it into 1st place?
No bloody chance.
No? There's some real confidence flowing through people this morning, or afternoon I should say now. I think you might be surprised actually. And Ollie's currently in 3rd place. Do you think you can hold into a place in the top 3?
No.
No? The confidence is just down the whole line. Can you? So, Steve, do you think your place at the top of the table is under threat?
Yes, I do.
The gap has closed a bit since yesterday.
I'm trying to increase it.
Oh, you're right. Okay. Well, good luck. See if you can hold on in there. Do you think you can break into the top 3, Simon?
Probably not, but I did win game of the day yesterday.
You did win game of the day.
I'm quite happy about that.
Yeah. Snatched it at the death, yeah.
Was that loud enough?
Yeah, I think you heard you, yeah. I did set a new high score on Crazy Kong this morning, and then Scott came along and trounced it, and I can't even bother to have another go now. So 75,800 is the score to beat. I think that will stay there. I was King of Kong for about half an hour. Do you think you can get the top score on Pengo?
I'm gonna go.
Sorry, I don't want to distract you. What I am doing. Now 2 o'clock, and a group has gathered to check out the scoreboard, which is just about to refresh. Eventually. The overall standings will refresh in just a second. Come on. Come on, refresh your bugger. There we go. Oh, great. Now it's gone off the screen. There we go. The list is updated. You can't see the numbers properly, so I'll have to change that again. But as you can see, the percentage of the top scorer has been reduced by some of the scores. Tony said he didn't like Liberator, but still seems to have managed to get over 100,000 on it. The magic fingers. So there we go. We've got 2.5 hours to go. So the list's been updated. Pete, you're about 30%. No, yeah, 30%-ish behind Gordon at the moment. Do you think you're going to manage to?
No, because you're fucking talking to me.
You managed to jump on a pie. You're not supposed to jump on the pie.
Never done.
Pies are dangerous.
What's possible?
Just again, like, as the music.
I'll just update the scoreboard again, and you're about 30% ahead, or 30 points if you like, ahead of him. Hello Simon, how are you doing?
I'm alright, not that great. Don't play these ever in my life, and I never will neither, but Marble Madness is brilliant.
Good stuff. So Steve, you're still top, you're still at least 100 points clear of anyone else, so it's looking good for you, but there's still a bit of time to go, so things could still change. Scott, I can't remember whether you've gone into the top 3 or not now, to be honest. Top 4, yeah. So you've still got to improve a little bit. Anyone else going to make a late push for a place in the top 3, do you think?
Not me.
You finished 6th in the end. Are you happy with 6th?
Very happy with the 6th.
Very happy with
I'm
6th.
going to go now. What we're going is good.
Okay, good man. Thanks for coming. See ya.
Oh no!
What did you do that for?
You're an asshole!
Why is it my fault? I just walked past you. You obviously can't deal with people watching you. Resident Paul's having a game of carnival even though there's no money to be won now. Here we have Bubble Bobble World Champion playing a dodgy bootleg Bubble Bobble. Do you think you can get a higher score on this, or would it be lower?
I'll be lucky if I get to level 10.
Just updated the leaderboard again, and there's been a change in the top half part of the leaderboard. Scott Edwards 80 has now jumped into 3rd place above Ollie, and also John Studley has moved above me, the bastard. So we'll just have a look at his track and field score there. As you can see, he's got 100%. The nearest closest score after that is 9.47%, which is slightly embarrassing. And so we're into the last hour of the competition pretty much, so we'll go and have a look how people are getting on. Still trying to log some last minute scores. What's the matter, Gordon?
You shit.
You shit?
Yeah.
Sir Clive gives us a demonstration how not to play Juno first. I'm afraid to tell you, you've actually leapfrogged me into 5th place on the leaderboard, so I'm going to disqualify you for illegal use of a track and field control panel.
I might beat the high score on this now. Well, I'll try anyway.
I shall leave you to it then in that case. Some people may have had a little bit too much to drink last night.
Absolutely.
They're feeling a little bit rough.
Yeah.
Past 4, this is the score table with 10 minutes to go. Just going to go through and see some people frantically trying to log one last decent score.
Oh no, there's no escalators. God's sake.
So Clive, you are now about 20% ahead of Pete with 10 minutes to go. How do you feel?
Top 10 and beating Pete.
Yeah.
Ecstatic.
Can't get any better than that.
It doesn't get any better.
So a few last minute goes going on here.
Second on it.
How are you deciding which one last game to have a go of?
It's the one nearest to me. Got it anyone? Sorry.
Is he as good at Pac-Land as he is at Pac-Man?
No, he's not.
Minutes now, Pete.
Yeah, okay.
You're about 20% behind Gordon. The scores are up to date on the board if you wanted to check them out. Has anyone got close to the 75,000 that Scott bought on here earlier?
I got more than 10,000, yeah.
This is the final set of scores on the memory stick, so I'm going to put that in. It'll take a couple of minutes to refresh usually, so I'm just going to stand in front of it in the meantime. Okay, thanks everyone for coming. I think you'll all agree it's been a good weekend. First of all, I just want to say thanks to a few people. I want to say thanks to Craig for the sponsorship. Where are you, Craig? He gave some sponsorship, so thanks to Craig. I want to say thanks to my girlfriend Anna for putting up with me during all this and helping out with the scoring and making some sausage rolls. Thanks to Anna. I also want to say thanks to Sean and Aaron from the arcade barn. I've got something for you guys, just to say thank you for all your hard work setting things up. So there's a big box of chocolates there for you if one of you wants to come and get them. And also there's a little present there which I think you might find quite suitable for the barn as well. Thank you very much.
PC's got the main cab.
So big round of applause for making their machines and everything. So right, okay, on to the important stuff then. Not that that wasn't important, obviously. So first of all, we have a wooden spoon prize for the person who came bottom of the tournament. It's a copy of How to Win Video Games, which has got tips for Donkey Kong, Pac-Man, Centipede and so on. It's from it was actually released in the 80s. It's got pictorial guides about to do the levels on Donkey Kong. So Becky came bottom, so she gets that. So next time... we had two game of the day. The first game of the day was Carnival, and that was won right at the death last night by Simon, Mohican Kid. So well done to Simon. And today's game of the day was Pengo, which was won right at the start of the day by Scott, who put the first score on and nobody beat it. His score was 69 something. 69,200. So, Scott, well done. Right, okay, now we get on to the bigger prizes. You can now see the final standings. And the lead has changed right at the death again. So the top five, well, fifth place was John. Well done, John. Fifth place just picked me into the fifth place there. Bastard. Actually more than pit me in the end, so it's fair enough. Scott came fourth. He was third at some point during the day today, but he slipped back down to the last update. So in third place was Ollie with 483.82%. Ollie, come forward, sir. And also can we have a round of applause for Ollie for recently setting a world record on Bubble Bobble of over 6 million. Well done to that. Second place with 564.29%. Renegade Sire, unfortunately, has gone home. He's had to get his train, so I'll be taking that. He'll get that in the post. He'll get PayPal or something. So on to the winner. He's led the table virtually all weekend. He did have like 900 something percent at one point, so we have done a good job of trying to claw his lead off him, but it's not been good enough, unfortunately. So in first place, winning the HISCORE trophy, which has got, you've got one of these.
Yeah, I've already got one.
Yes, I've got another one to go next to now. So winning the HISCORE trophy and 100 quid is Steve SM Radis. Well done, sir. Gonna post some photos.